Yes.
Okay. Kung naka-close, hindi
Hello.
pwede. Hey!
Hi, everyone. How is everybody doing today? It's the first week of fall 2024, and the weather's getting cooler. The leaves are turning. They're turning the green from green to yellow to blue, to blue to
Bra
orange and red. So it's getting cooler. So how about down south, Ate? Is it getting cooler down
It's
there?
it's still hot and it's actually
But
humid hot. Pero
oh, okay.
this is my favorite season. Fall is my favorite season.
Yes, me too. Well, but now it's getting cooler up here, and the leaves are changing colors. It's just beautiful. So I'll be posting photos pretty soon with regards to that.
Oh,
Yes, but down south is almost always hot. But you do get colder in December, right? Around
yeah, yeah.
Christmas and January. All right. So welcome, everybody. For those who are watching us live, please let us know where you're watching us from. And if you have any questions, please do let us know. Just, write them down on the comment section and we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah.
And right now we have Coach Joanne and Robin. Hello, everyone. So, Coach Joanne
Hi.
is from Central Florida. Okay. So, again, good evening, everyone. My name is Joanne, and I am an online business mentor. And what I do is I plug people into an affordable and proven system that allows you to create your own online business with whatever free time you have. So, today, and Coach Chris is watching us live too. Welcome,
Coach
and thank you,
Chris.
Florida, for watching. So, today we have a special guest, and I have met Miss Mariebeth Bondoc Chua um, in Boracay. So we
Yes.
were in Boracay last summer at the same time. We haven't met before then, but because of the online business, we get to connect with people, and I got connected with Miss Maribeth and her daughters and her sons and her granddaughter.
Granddaughter. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Abby. So even my daughter still remembers her. So um, okay, so today we're gonna celebrate with Mary Beth with her milestone. So in the online business world, we have certain milestones. Of course, we always grow. We don't get stagnant in one position. We always grow, no matter how small the step, no matter how little it is. We celebrate it, and but this is a huge milestone, and it's
It is. Yep.
yeah, it is not easy to get to this milestone. So, first off, we just want to know more about Miss Maribeth. And what I know is that she's a nurse, a mom, a grandmom, and an online business mentor. So, Ate, I call her Ate because she's my big sister. So, tell us more about how you came to
Okay.
the US and how you started your online business and all the whys and whatnot.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Mariebeth Bonda. They call me MB at work. So I'm a nurse by profession and I came to United States about 37 years ago. That was like 1987. Um, from Manila, Philippines. I'm from the Philippines. So, and then I met my husband. We built a good life with our three kids. Back then, life was really great. Imagine two nurses, because he was also a nurse. So imagine two nurses bringing a solid income, right? We were able to buy a house, we were able to afford vacations, and we were having some money savings for money. But then kids growing up, also the expenses grow up. But the turning point for us was when my husband got sick. So at that point I had to take on two full-time jobs, and unfortunately he passed away 8 years ago from cancer. Oh my god. Anyway, So she passed away. So I have to do two full-time jobs. And when he passed away, at that time I have two kids, two adult kids who were in college, and my youngest one was in his senior high school. I have mortgage to pay. I have three cars to pay. I have credit cards, expenses all piling up. So I have to keep working two jobs to the point of even like picking up extra shift, overtimes just to keep up with the expenses. And this goes on for like years and years and years. And it's funny because I was not looking for any other job. My mentality was like, I'm a nurse, I'm going to be a nurse for the rest of my life, right? I came from a family of business people. My family have business at home. My siblings were all business minded. I'm the only one that's not business minded. I'm like, I go to work, I get paid, that's good enough for me. I want more money, I work more, you know. And it's funny because it was interesting when I found this business. My neighbor, I found this business through my neighbor Maricel Bassard. So we were not that close at that time, but friendly enough to say hi, hello, and passing by in the neighborhood. And then one day I saw her post on my Facebook feed, and she was like showing her checks, like they called it like a pamay, right? Because they show it like this.
Yes.
She was like showing her checks from her online business, and she's a stay-at-home mom, and she has four kids. And I remember thinking, if she can do it, why can't I, right? So
Right.
I messaged her through a messenger because we were not friends, but she comes to my Facebook page. And so I messaged her and it's like, what is this business of yours? And then she gave me the video, and I was not thinking twice. I look on the 90-minute video, I sign up right away, and then the rest is history. And like I said, I was not looking for a business. It's just about her story, about the testimonies of the business partners in the video that made it relates to me and made me think like I can do it too. So that's why I went in.
Wow. So
Yeah.
Maricel was like a full-time mom of
Yes.
four kids.
With four kids.
Four kids.
And I
So
was like, I want to be
basically,
like that too.
right. And I love what you said. Like, if others can, why can't I? And like,
Yeah.
as you told your story, I can like reflect on my story because like I'm the same way. Like, I am a physical therapist, and I told myself that I'm a physical therapist. I will work until I retire
Yeah.
as a physical therapist. But as we go along with our careers, and for me personally, it's just the physical exertion that we do
Exhaustion.
in
Yep.
our
Mhm.
jobs, and it's just like taking its toll on my body. So that's my story. It's like I cannot keep doing this for the rest of my life. And we have to take care of our health and whatnot. So, and also, like, if others can, why can't I? That has also been
Right.
my
Yes.
mantra since I was in college, because like nursing and physical therapy back then, it was just so tough. You just out of 100%, like, let's say, how many were we, 400 first year students, only 100 gets through the third year. So like
Oh,
the competition was really tough. So I was like, if others can do it, I can too.
yeah.
So like I can
Yeah.
truly I
Relate.
respect what you have gone through. And so I really with your story and your heartfelt story. I'm sorry to hear about your husband, and but we always know that God will always be there for us, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and He's always faithful. So, with this business, I know there's a lot of benefits that we now know, but our audience might not know. Um, what are the benefits of an online business? And yeah,
Okay. For me, the benefits of starting the online business is the flexibility it offers. With me working multiple jobs and with less time with my family, for me, myself, and my family, um, you know, but being able to work at home or from anywhere I want to, that's a life changing, opportunity. Plus the income potential, the income potential is amazing. I'm not saying that, you go to this online business and you get rich right away. You have to put hard work. You have to put hard work. But one thing I can tell you is, being on this business, I do not have to work anymore extra jobs, because the income that I get from this side hustle for now also already like matches up whatever second job I have. So it left me just with one full-time job.
Right. That's amazing. So, like, we also have seen like other entrepreneurs who have actually given up their jobs. Like, we know of entrepreneurs who have been working three,
Yeah,
four jobs, and now they're down to one, and
yeah.
some of them have already quit. I know for those who have been watching us and following us in our page, we have talked about Coach Ket and Coach Joanne, who have retired from their full time jobs at the age of 45 and 40 subsequently. So, like, and
No,
a lot more.
yes, and I was telling to myself, if I knew about this, long time ago, I would have been retired now. That's like,
I
how
know.
did you know about
I
this?
know.
You
So
know?
when you're right, when I found this business, I was just like, oh, I wish I started back then. And it's like, but
Yes,
again, it's just like there's a time for everything, and maybe back then I would not have been ready to start an online business. So, like, there's always a time for everything, and this time that we started, or you to start, on an online business, is the perfect time that God has ordained.
yes.
So it just
You know,
also.
yes, and you know what my favorite part about this job is the community we have, and the
Yes.
person and the personal growth that it can give you. I met so many people like me. I met you. Your stories or their lives. All these people working and trying to improve their life through this business, and we support each other. It's amazing. It's
That
amazing.
is that is so true. I also agree with that, because when I first started, because I didn't have any business background. Like, when I was like back in the Philippines, I was like, I back in the day, I always told myself like, oh, I will never be do business because I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to force people to buy anything from me. Like, that's just not me. Like, but because of the business, in the business we don't have to sell anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's the best. One of
Yeah,
the good
if
parts of
that's
it.
part of it, I wouldn't be in here if I'm selling.
That's true. That is true. And then when I first started, it was just like the support that I got from the business community. It was like, wow. Like,
Yeah,
cuz like in the Philippines we have heard about the crab mentality, where people like pulling people down just so they can
yeah,
go further.
yeah.
This is not the way it is in this business. Like, everybody just comes together and push each other up, and it's
Yes,
just, you know it's a different concept, and it's very, you know it's out of this world, if I can
yes,
say that.
yes.
So, like we have mentioned, you have recently achieved a huge milestone in the business. Can you share with our audience how that felt and how you got to that point?
So, thank you for with that milestone. This milestone is not only a financial opportunity or financial success for me. It's also a proof of proof for me that I can do beyond nursing. I can do something, or I can achieve something beyond nursing. It's I can build my own future with my kids. Me being present with my kids. And now my kids are adult. Robin is actually part of my business now. She's
Yes.
my business partner now. So we kind of like she's my accountability partner. I am her accountability partner. And it's not only I'm proud of myself, but I'm also proud of the something that I can show my kids, that even though life gets tougher, we can always rise above it. That's the best part of. And it's like it's telling me, with all the things that happened to me, multiple jobs, with my husband, losing my husband, losing milestone of my kids. We say, oh, you don't want to miss the milestone of your children, but I'm telling you, you don't want to miss milestone of your teenager and adult kids. You know, even they're adult, you want to be with them through this journey. You know, you don't want to leave them like, oh, they're adult now, I don't have that much responsibility. You want to be with them, you want to guide them even though they're adult. So with that thing, you know, um it's the partnership now in the family.
Yes.
It's a new chapter for me. I don't have to work that much, but it's a new chapter for me.
Right. They said like each stage of our children has its own challenges, but in every stage we just have to treasure them and
Right.
to just embrace that time because it will we will never get them back.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, so and so I know we're always busy. We have a lot of clients. We have a lot of people out there who, inquire about the business, and, a lot of them are saying, "Oh, I can't do that because I'm so busy." Like we all have like a full-time job, and we have our kids, we have our responsibilities, we have our husbands, we have to do all the chores at home. We do the laundry, the cooking, and everything. So,
Yeah.
how do you manage to do the business while working full time and taking care of the family at the same time?
So it's definitely busy. It's
Yes.
definitely busy, but the beauty of the online business is um, you can work around it. You know, you can
Mhm.
fit it in your schedule. You can work on your own terms, when you want to work it, where you want to work it. And like I said, it's the flexibility. So for me, I can, you know, you can do it like after you come from work in the evening, when you're a day off, or even like on break. Sometimes you see my post, I'm on my scrub hat because
Yes.
I'm doing my, you know, my business while I'm on my break, even while I'm on my lunch, you know. Um, and it's the passion, you know, it's a passion. And being on the online business now, I have the more time with my family, even though less responsibility because they're now more adults. It's still you want to be part of that.
Right.
So balancing is just juggling, you know, fit it in where you can instead of working for someone. Now you can work it around your time and
And
schedule.
you, yes, and you are working for yourself. You're not
Yes,
working for
yes,
somebody else. You're
yes,
just working. You're
yes.
working for yourselves, and you can do it. Like I remember when I first started, I would just like wake up a little bit earlier, and then do a little bit, do the training a little bit, and then like you said during the break, I've
Yeah.
noticed. I've noticed Miss Marybeth with her hat, with her cap.
Yeah. That's
I,
how I found my brand. I was like,
that's
okay,
her
let me
brand.
just wear a hat, you know, because if I take
I
this off
love
right
it.
now, my hairs are all sticking up. So I was like,
Static. I know it's like a no hassle, carefree
just put
brand.
it.
Yes. So yeah, this the great thing about the business is that you can just do it whenever you have a free time. At work we are allowed to have breaks, so we during the break we can do some posts or do the training or you know do some videos and whatnot. So and then coming home we do our stuff for
Right.
the family,
Yeah.
and then before going to bed we can do a little bit more. And but the thing with it is with a busy schedule, but if we know that we are doing this not for anybody, we're doing this for
Yourself.
ourselves, our family, because there's a reason why we started the business. It's not just for us, it is for our family. And the
Family.
beauty of this business is that we can give this as a legacy to our children. This doesn't end with us. So once we pass on, we can, pass away. We can
Yeah.
pass it on
Pass it
to
on.
our children, and thus securing their future as well. As long as they're willing to put in the effort. So, like Miss Mary Beth said, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You don't get rich overnight or in a month or in a year, although some have, but you got to put the effort in, you got to put the time in. Just like when we went to school, remember that time when we went to school, when we really wanted to pass, we really wanted to graduate, and we put everything in. We put the time in. We studied. We burned the midnight oil just to
Right.
pass those exams and pass the board exams. And it's the same way with the business.
Business. Yeah.
But this time we are working not for somebody else, but we're
It's
working
for
for
ourselves. Yep.
our future. Okay, so let's to wrap it up. If you have any message for our viewers, what would it be?
Okay. So, my message is simple to our newbies and business partners right now. Be consistent. Don't forget about your business page online is your business. If you're not posting, if you're not updating your audience, your store is closed, your business is closed. Nobody is going in there, nobody's gonna see you. You also try to like motivate yourself, listen to motivational speaker. I love watching Bob Heilig. He's got a virtual upline podcast. Oh, I learned so much from him. So listen, guys, you listen to motivational speakers who inspires you, and you're gonna it's gonna help with your business. For those who are skeptical to start this business, they're like, oh, maybe it's not for me. My message for you is don't afraid to start the business. Don't let age, fear, or doubt stop you. I'm 59 years old. I never imagined running a business online, much more social media pa. I'm not that. I'm not that, you know. But don't let those hold stop you from doing, because like I said, it used to be my mentality. I'm like status quo. I don't want any change. I'm just gonna be a nurse. I like that saying of Les Brown. Ano ba yun? It says, if you don't find ways to make money, uh
Online. Yeah.
don't online, something about like you're gonna be working for the rest of your life, something like that.
Right, right.
And I don't want to die as a nurse. I
I
mean,
think that was from Mr. Buffett. If you don't
Buffett
find a ways to
yes,
earn
find
like
ways to make money online. It is gonna something like that,
or like
something
a
like that.
passive income, yes.
Yes, so I like those sayings. So don't afraid to, if you don't change, then if you don't try, you won't see it. And I'm telling you, this is the best decision I made. It made my life really change for the better.
Yes. Thank you, Ate Mariebeth. So like Ate said, if you're skeptical or if you feel like you're not enough, you feel like you're too old to start anything new, if you it's these are excuses that we need to put aside, because we have seen we are a community of over
Right. Yeah.
200,000 people who has checked and succeeded this in this business, and we have been in this business for eight, not us, but the community has been going on for 8 years, and it keeps getting stronger. And
Right.
we have had entrepreneurs who are
Right.
like 60 years old, 65 years old, 70 years old. So don't let the age stop you. Once if you really want to make it work, it will work for you.
Yeah, and they'll
And
never be alone. You never be alone in this business. You have like Joanne said, you have community of mentors and coaches. Learning, you will learn as you go. You're not on your own here.
right. And the training is made simple
Right.
for us to understand. It's video based. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to your mentor, reach out to your coach anytime of any day, even though at midnight. I remember I
Yes,
would I would text coach midnight. I know I did not expect him to respond because I know it's midnight, but
we
I'm
did.
sure that when he wakes up, when it's time for him to respond to messages, he will respond as soon as possible. So that just made it easy for
Yeah.
us to start our business. So again, if you have any more questions for Miss Mariebeth, just drop your questions in the comment section below. And um, thank you for your time and
Thank
have
you
a
for
good night.
inviting me. This is my
Yes.
first time.
Wasn't it fun? It's fun. It's just like talking to a friend
Right.
through the screen.
Through the
So,
screen. Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you. Thank you,
everyone. Thank
guys.
you
Thank
there
you.
for your time. I know
Thank
you're
you.
busy. It's time to have dinner.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye.